Welcome back to the Paleo Dynasty for episode 79, and this is it, everyone. The national championship and a chance to repeat. Last week we pulled off a comeback thriller against Notre Dame, and now only one team stands in our way, and it's the 2-seed Oregon Ducks. This is a full circle moment for us again. This mammoth team is much different than what Oregon saw a few years ago. This is a team with a chance to repeat as national champs, like I said, a team with the #1 rushing offense in the country, and a team with a front seven that's broken records. Outside linebacker Ben Laney just broke Von Miller's sack record from the Big 12 with 19. Oregon, though, obviously is still very terrifying since they're in the national title game. They're the only team in the country with 30-plus touchdowns both through the air and on the ground. Warren Wilcox on the edge has 22.5 sacks this season, just a sack and a half away from tying Terrell Suggs' record from 2002. And freshman phenom receiver Shaquem Hopper has 1,000 yards and 14 scores this year, and it earned him first-team All-American honors. They've dominated on defense, they've scored late in huge games, and they've looked like the team all season long. I can't say the same for us, especially earlier in the year, and I guess you could say how the year ended. But we're here now. It's the 2-seed versus the 9-seed, two of the top sack teams in the country, two of the top interception teams in the country, two of the top rushing attacks in the country, and I think it's fair to say two of the top programs at their peak right now in the country. It's Oregon versus Paleo Tech for the national title. What's up, guys? Welcome to the 2029 National Championship at AT&T Stadium. And I decided to put this on to really lock in, get into the game, because this could very easily, very possibly be the last game of the Dynasty before College Football 26 comes out. I don't know how long I'll wear this, but we'll see what ends up happening today. And we're starting with a Von Aviles power run that goes for nothing because Brian Krause gets us for no gain. I know I said it against the Notre Dame team we just played, but this now is definitely the best team we've ever gone against. I don't know if we'll ever see a team like this. That was a risky throw, but at least it's a completion. It's going to be the last game for a lot of dudes that built this team, like Parker Lester, guys like that. Oh no, he threw it short and we're 1 yard away. You don't just go 3 and out to start the national championship game. So I'm going for this right now. Von Aviles, I believe in him. He gets it and much more. It'll be interesting to see if we can get to the edge because, like I said and like I've shown, the defensive ends on this team are absolutely insane. They have so much depth, and my head's kind of already starting to get a little sweaty in here. So I don't know how much longer I'll wear this. Oh, good scramble. Benjamin Fox, look at the wiggle. So much room for him. 19 yards. I did not know he had that type of cutting ability. We haven't seen, usually he slides, but he knows this is the last game of the year, I guess. Can we get to the outside? No, 58 doesn't touch anybody on that run. At least we got past the 50, and I think we are in field goal range, but we don't want to settle for that type of thing today. There's so much room for Eakin. The zone pulled the linebacker from the middle with a lot of room there for Eakin to operate. He's over 700 yards now on the season. We're going to try and continue to hit to the edge. Can you get... No, dude, we're not blocking the edge. They're linebackers. We are going to need to adjust to that. That's, yeah. Need to stop running to the edge, I think. We might need to do a little more Von Aviles power play today. Oh, no. Oh. Benjamin Fox saw the blitz and thought he would have had a quick, easy throw there, but that other linebacker was just sitting in the middle of the field. And there is a sack from 98, Oscar Harris. That was so fast off the snap. Holy cow. And try a 51-yard field goal with George Lincoln. Can he get it? It looks good. And we take the first lead of the national championship game. There's the quarterback, Juan Mechie for the Oregon Ducks. He's got, I don't know, we'll see how they attack us. He's not like the greatest quarterback, but he's gotten them here. So obviously, oh, RPO right away. Should have guessed an RPO was going to come with Oregon. Pretty surprised though they didn't go hurry up. I would have expected a hurry up offense from Oregon, but cool. That makes me feel a lot better. There's a run cut up the middle for 29. That is their third string back, actually, Tashawn Vildor. I think he's kind of more their power back, but the main guy's right there, Clayton Halesy. I don't know, crazy ass name, but oh my God, what a spin move there. That was nuts. That was Shaquem Hopper. That's that true freshman All-American, not true freshman, redshirt freshman All-American for them at receiver. He's a redshirt freshman. I think I did just say that, so, but whatever. RPO again, come down. Oh, he tries to truck a little early on the truck, and we get him down for 2. I think it is Clayton Halesy too. It's a cool name. Never even seen a name like that, so cool. Oh, come down on it. No, Parker Lester. Decent coverage on the outside. That's Tashawn Vildor again, so we'll see him even split out wide. That's the right word I wanted to use right there. Another RPO. Oh my gosh, guys, we're just getting RPO'd to death. Please. And after that big chunk of yardage, that's when Oregon decides to go hurry up, I guess. Right when they're close to the red zone, maybe that's what they do. There's another RPO. Get to the outside. Marquis Sylvia. Great play for a 1-yard loss. I'm going to try and, I don't know, we're trying to do a little more man than we normally do to start this game. And I'm hoping that helps with the RPO. I don't know if it will. There he takes off. Get the good tackle, Cedric Kimball. Good to see that he will scramble too. That's a pure scramble. He just took off right away. Watch the sticks though now, guys. Good play. There we go. John Costanzo reps him in the backfield, and they'll have to try a field goal of their own. A huge play from one of our guys on defense that hasn't really made a huge impact this year, but I feel like he can, you know, step up in a game like this, and Oregon does tie the game. See, Fehoko, no, there's no blocking. Fehoko, you should not have returned that. That was not the smartest decision from Fehoko, and now we have the ball at the 12. Can we get some power run game? No, we don't block 31, dude. Jonathan Kamara, he's a backup middle linebacker for him, but he still plays quite a bit. Throw it out. No blocking on that RPO either. We still gain a yard though. Not a good start for the second drive of the game for the Mammoths, but we'll see if maybe, oh, looks like man coverage with the way they reacted there. Throw it quick. Antoine Eakin, so much room. Get to the outside. Eakin almost to the 50, down at the 46. Another huge third down completion. Great read from Benjamin Fox on that play. That is an awesome play to see to take us into the second quarter, and we don't have to move too far either. Well, they don't have anybody covering Trayon Bell, so I'm going to call an out route for Bell and see if anyone ends up moving out there. Oh, well, that was actually the worst play possible because they covered that well. Fetu Bua was the man that got the sack. They got some cool names on defense. One of the safeties is Kingston Lopa, so that's pretty cool too. Benjamin Fox getting his legs involved. Cut up field. Oh my gosh, Benjamin Fox skirting for the first down. Oh my Lord. He is so dead after that. Look at his health bar or whatever, stamina, whatever we want to call that. We have to make sure he doesn't get hit too much anymore for at least a little bit. And we're going to try and make sure that doesn't happen by incorporating some Von Aviles on this drive as we're just past the 50 now. Good blocking. Von, you maybe had more room outside, but still a solid run. Don't need anything too much, Fox. Just look for a quick throw and don't get hit, please. They're going man, it looks like. He throws it deep. Good ball. No! Just past Cardin's fingertips. He looked for the deeper throw to the open man, and we'll try a 54-yard field goal now. Uh-oh, missed. God damn it, dude. Dang it. Man, that really sucks. Man, I knew it right away too. I was just a tad late. Oh, there we go. Huge loss on their first play for 5 yards. Good TFL there. I don't know. I think that might have been Alex Cuero getting the tackle for loss. Or, oh, get back, please, Ellis Berry. There you go. RPO again. No one blocked the corner. There we go. Good play, guys. Parker Lester helps clean them up. They are going 5 wide. We're going to use Parker Lester as a QB spy here to see if that helps. I don't know if it will. I hope so. He's throwing it deep, and it hopefully is out of bounds. Yes. Number 3 can't get to it. That's Mike Beatty, their top receiver. We might have a return opportunity. Get to the outside. Trayon Bell, get to the outside. He redirects after breaking a tackle. Gets past the 50 to the 37. What a play from Trayon Bell to get this drive started. Trayon Bell gets us past the 50, and now let's see if Tyrone Carden can get us a little more. Good play. Tyrone Carden, he does with a 10 or 11 yard gain off our own RPO. Kind of seeing the offense come to life, I feel like. I don't know. Better than some of the games in the regular season, anyway, I'd say. Wide open. Oh my gosh! Trayon Bell with a diving catch after a crazy punt return a few plays ago. Trayon Bell stepping up in the biggest game of the year. Let's go. And there we go. Bonaviles fights for 9 more. We're starting to see this team kind of, I don't know, assert their will, do I dare say? And we're going to throw it quick to Irvin. No, he tried to stretch it across the goal line, but couldn't hang on. So we're just going to try and go back with the man that got us a yard short with Bonaviles. Oh my gosh, their line just completely overpowered ours. But the OC and headman, they think going for it's the move. And I agree with them, so we're going to call one of the plays they suggested. Only need 2, just a quick throw. They're manned up, it appears. Throw it, Eakin, quickly. The confusion from their defense with our motion left Eakin with just enough room to stretch across the goal line with the linebacker on his back. Oregon now has about just under half of the second quarter to try and respond and tie it up before halftime. I don't know if that's what they'll try and do. There we go. What a play, Alex Cuero. Way to slow play that block. Deshaun Vildor is also getting more carries than I figured he would. We're not seeing Clayton as much, but he is back in the game. There they're going. Oh, a comeback route against our man blitz. Easy completion. Kind of looking for those intermediate throws so far. I mean, they haven't hit anything, I guess, too short, but besides the RPOs, there's a play action and another comeback route for another chunk of yardage. Gonna try and adjust to that and call a cover 3 now and see if that maybe helps here. They'll probably end up running it though. Yep, they do. And he gets to the outside. Coco gets absolutely buried into the dirt like Derrick Henry to Josh Norman. That was disgusting. Okay, hopefully his ego's hurt. He's gonna be, yeah, whatever. Sorry, Coco, put you in that situation. He hits, oh no, oh, whew. Halasey was wide open in the middle because he beat the linebacker in man coverage, but they're going with another play action, and they do the comeback route again, and they do that 3 times at least down the field to tie the game up. They're gonna review it, I guess. It looked like he had 2 feet in bounds to me. We'll see if that's what ends up being the call here. I mean, yeah, it looks in maybe at least one. Yeah. Oh, he was out of bounds. They called him out of bounds, surprisingly. I did not expect that. They're probably going to end up trying to do it again if I had to guess. But we'll see. No, he's wide open. That was a crazy hole in the zone because we only brought 4 and couldn't get to him. And they ended up getting the touchdown anyway. What a national title game we have so far. I'm going to try and get a little... Can we audible this? No, we can't. I was going to try and flip this to the other side. There we go. Good blocks. Quinton Johns fighting and gets 7. That was a hard-fought run from Quinton John. We saw that last week when he broke the tackle of John Sharp, and he actually won Player of the Week because he destroyed us so badly. But I guess we don't have to technically snap it before the 2-minute timeout, but we're gonna run it here. There's a lot of room for Benjamin Fox. So much room. Slide, please. Just get it off. And there goes the 2-minute timeout. This looks to be... I hope they're not manned up. They're not. Do we get some blocks? Run back to the inside. Carden does and gets 5 behind the blocks from the other receivers. Between the two quarterbacks, there's 5 incompletions so far in this game, which is crazy. But there's another completion right down the middle of the field. Trayon Bell is just finding the holes in the zone today, and Fox is letting it rip. But they're containing the running game very well. Very, very well. This looks to be manned up, if I had to guess. Let's see how they react. No, it looks to be zone. Well, nope, it was man. Thankfully, incomplete pass, smart drop from Eakin. Not often you can say it's a smart pass, but I'll say that one is. We got some long routes here now. Is the blocking gonna hold up? Throw a deep out route. Is he in? Terrence Cooper. Toe tap catch on the sideline on the deep out route. And the play does stand, so we will see if we can get a 7-point lead before halftime. We're at the 3. They look to be zoned up. And Quinton John easily into the end zone. They didn't react to the motion, and Quinton John flashes the mammoth ice in his veins as we take the lead right before halftime. No reason for our guys to really do too much. Just back up. Back up and see if we can get some pressure. No one's getting pressure right now. He throws it short, but it is only for 9. So they had to call a timeout there. I think they're really just going to try and dink and dunk and possibly get a field goal. So we're going to try and press now. Get them in bounds. There we go. Make them call the other timeout. They're now down to 1 timeout left on their own 39-yard line. He throws it out quick to the tight end. They call their last one there as they just get to the 50. Almost to the 50, I should say. They're at the 49. So just play over top, and we're playing pass, guys. He throws it quick to the tight end again on that bubble route, or wheel route, I should say. Yeah, that's more of a wheel route. They're going to spike it now. I'm going to move out Parker Lester because they're just doing that. I am changing up now to where we're playing zone. We're playing cover 3. They don't have that tight end doing that same thing, it looks like. There we go. Oh, yes! We hit him as he threw it, and it went out of bounds. That guy was wide open. That was very scary. No one over top of you guys. Just a few more plays. You get a sack, it's over. They can't get anything. He throws it out this time to make it 4th and 10 from the 37. So they'll just try a field goal here to get within 4. Maybe Cole Galladay feels like blocking this. That'd be pretty cool. Nope, no block from him. And the field goal for the Ducks is clean. Man. I don't know how I keep forgetting this out of the halftime. This is bad, but either way, it's a minute and a half. Oregon hit some big shots, guys. I'm sorry for being an idiot. That sucks, but this is the play Oregon just scored on. Absolute dot in the back of the end zone to Shaquem Hopper when to Sean Davis. Juan Metch. What is this guy? Davis. Yeah, Davis had a John Decker in his face. That sucks, dude. Why wasn't I recording? All right, guys. I've looked. I'm recording now. We will have the rest of the game. We'll be all right. Only a minute and a half that was missed, and honestly, I got torched on defense. Oregon came out blazing, though. They hit... I should have went and showed back that they hit a deep bomb because Jamerson Horn didn't react to the ball in the air. Get it off. Ish Coons gets involved in the national title game for 9 yards. As I was talking about it, I figured I should show you guys. This is the play that they got all the way down in scoring position with. So you'll see Mike Beatty on the right just runs a fly off this play action, and Jamerson Horn doesn't react fast enough and actually overruns it because it got underthrown, and they got a 61-yard gain off of that. but that's all we really missed. I feel better now that you guys know what happened. I wasn't trying to not include that. I'm never going to hide stuff. Get outside. Can we get a block? Nope, but we get a first at least. Maybe this second half is where things start to get pick up on offense because the pressure's higher. Vanaviles breaking tackles. He saw the hole to the left and made the cut. Good to see we finally get some success with Vanaviles, and it's not with the stretch plays like normal. It's just running straight at them, and here we are again. He trucks number 0, and 53 struggles to get him down. Vanaviles is asserting his will, so we're gonna see if we can do a little trickeration, maybe a very dumb play. Looks like nope, they zone, I mean, with the way they reacted to that. Can we get out? Throw it. Great ball. There it is. We got it. Trayon Bell with another touchdown off the play action throw from that power I formation that we got down here with. What a dot from Benjamin Fox to Bell. Now we're seeing the offenses go. 2 scores on the first 2 possessions for both teams. There we go. A huge hit from Parker Lester on Hallisey. He just absolutely lifted him off the ground, got up under his shoulder pad and blasted him. Now they got Vildor in for a passing situation. Let's see, can we get pressure? We do, and he makes him throw it away. Good coverage on the tight end too, Kimball. We got him now in a quick 3rd and 8 after we answered with the score of our own to start the second half. They're going with the motion. Maybe they think we're going man. He throws it deep again, but Marquis Selvia's back there, and it's just too far for a diving Beatty, so they'll punt it back to the Mammoths. Trayon Bell had a pretty good return the last time he got up the ball on a punt, and it looked, we might have some decent blocking at least here. Let's see what he can do. Cuts outside, get upfield. Trayon Bell again with a great punt return to the 46 now. His spark he's providing today is amazing. I'm in love with it so far. Make the pitch. Ish Coons trucks. He actually gets lifted up too, though, for a loss of 1. And maybe shouldn't have pitched that. Definitely some sort of zone with the way that corner's all the way out there. I'm gonna throw it quick. There's Eakin wide open. No, he couldn't stay in bounds. Otherwise, he might have been able to race for a touchdown. That was a quick coverage decision from Benjamin Fox, and he ripped it. And now he's on fire. Let's see how he responds here. Throws it. Oh, Eakin still catches it, even though it's a little behind him. We're seeing this offense operate in a different gear than we saw this season, I'd say. Get to the outside. There's Quinston John. He gets a good gain of 5. Gonna get a little tricky here. Might be stupid. We're gonna do a jet touch pass with Antoine Eakin. I think he's got the type of playmaking ability that we want. He gets to the outside. Antoine Eakin, the tight end. No, he's out at the 1-inch line on the jet touch pass. And they're not going to try, I guess, even review it. So we're just going to bring Vanaviles in. Power in there, man. Untouched. Vanaviles adds to our lead. He waves to all the fans on the Paleo Tech side of the stadium, and he takes a bow even. Here we go. Let's see how Oregon responds after that quick 3 and out. They're going with the RPO. Oh, incomplete. Great play, Coco. One of the few good coverage plays he's probably had this year. He's usually very bad in coverage. He's more of just I'm going to come down and hit you and close my eyes kind of guy. So, but hey, it worked out there. They're going play action. No, Parker Lester got beat by the tight end on the out route. Easy first. Doing a little kind of cover 3 look, but with a cover 2 shell. Good coverage, I'd say. Oh, but he's going to scramble, and he's got decent room. Zach Davis is his name. I should have remembered that. Davis. Zach Davis. It's not even that cool of a name. It's pretty generic. No one's out there on the RPO, and there's Hopper again, a reason why he's a freshman All-American. And they went hurry up, making a quick audible here, so we switched to man. I don't know if it'll do anything. Come on, guys. There we go. Contain him for only a 5-yard gain after the big chunk. Parker Lester's feeling a little beat up right now, but it's his last game, and he's refusing to get out of the game, so I respect that. Good coverage. There's a guy wide open over here. He throws it deep. Make a play on the ball. No, Horn. You got to catch that if you're going to jump in front of Coco. Man, that's insane. That's really tough. That would have been a great interception for us, and now they get an easy first to the tight end again. Finau Sagapulu. That's a pretty Polynesian name. That's hard to say. I think it's Finau. Hopefully I'm not saying that right. I don't know. Finau? Maybe Finau? That sounds kind of maybe like it is. Dude, this is a pick. Catch this. No, that should have been offensive pass interference, man. That was so dumb. That was just a prayer ball, and somehow we couldn't even get a hand on it. Salvia was in a good position, though, thankfully. RPO, not RPO, play action, good coverage from Ahmad Coco, and he just closes his eyes and makes the tackle. I told you that's what he does. He just closes his eyes and makes the tackle. We're going to switch to a zone look here, actually. See if this helps. He's going to scramble. Get him. There we go. Ben Laney gets him. It's not for a sack, but it is to stop him for a field goal attempt from the 17 to make it a 8-point game potentially before the end of the third. Gonna see if we can get this zone game going a little more with Quinston John as we get into the fourth quarter, because that will, well, that's not it, but that'll definitely help us, because if we can get the ground game going, then everything will be easier. This will be, if it's a completion, the last snap before the fourth quarter. And no, 96 actually deflected it, so we will have one more. This is a tough spot. 3rd and 11, 15 seconds before the fourth quarter, and Oregon might be able to capture the momentum back. Can you lead him upfield? He hangs on! Quinston John, the receiving back, hangs on to carry us some momentum into the fourth quarter, guys. 4's up. That's a great play to get us the ball. Keep the ball, I should say. Can he throw it? That's a bad throw. Oh, a little inaccurate. He decided to throw that late. Can we audible this to the other side? No, we can't. Can we change the play? Let's change it. Run play to the left. Get the mic right there. Let's go, guys. Come on, Irvin. They're going man since he's coming with Irvin. Can we get some blocks? Can we get to the outside? He does. Vonaviles to the outside. Trucks a little bit, but gets lit up too. I love that. That's what we need to see from Vonaviles. He makes a hard cut and gets to the outside. This time we get Quinston John the ball. Ooh, don't fumble, man. That was close. That was a horrifying play. That ball looked pretty loose. Let's see if Javier Smith, though, can get a good gain on the screen pass. There we go. Cut outside. Another first 11-yard gain. Keeping Javier Smith in the game, too. Keeping a little more speed. Box, please make the right read. He pitches it. Javier Smith, get to the outside. Oh, he stiff arms him. He stiff arms another guy. The little man in the backfield shows that he has power, too. Everyone's showing up a little more, giving a little more effort. And that's all I can ask for. I love it. Another quick throw. They open up the field a lot for Quinston John. And Austin Carlisle, I believe that's their 3rd corner on the depth chart, is hurt. No one's covering Eakin, at least straight up. They're gonna, this is a weird, what are they gonna do? Throw it. Eakin! No, what a deflection from number 0. That was insane from Taj Fala. Maybe if he threw that a little sooner, it would have worked out. I don't know, but either way, that was an insane play. And an inaccurate throw off his back foot to the other side of the play. Still trying to make it easy on Fox and run this double pivot while still getting a motion out of the backfield to hopefully see what coverage they're running. Is anyone going to go to the flats? No one covers Carden. Can you get upfield, man? 4th and inches. 4th and inches, and we are just going to get this power formation out there. But instead of going to Vonaviles, we go to Ish Coons. They went to the right, but we went to the fullback instead. Usually go to Vonaviles every time we're in that. So probably caught him off guard there. Can we get, oh, hurdle! Quinston John, touchdown! Oh my gosh, a hurdle off the RPO bubble. And he says it's time to put them to sleep. Are the Ducks done? That touchdown also got Quinston John over 100 yards on the game. What a performance. And they're going to triple option. What a play, though, from Wiley, staying with the running back on that. Tashawn Vildor got taken down. They're going 5 wide, so we're just going to try and really commit to the pass here. Hopefully that helps. That is wide open, but he overthrows him. Zach Davis with another overthrow. That is so surprising. He's had quite a few overthrows today. See how it continues, though. He's throwing it again. Who's the 2? Into a crowd. We are a few plays away now from really ending it. So we'll see. They've been able to stop our running game pretty well, though. Javier Smith fights for 2 to start this drive. Going back to this under center single back formation. I don't know if it's man. This time we're going play action, though. And they run. They go with slide Fox, please. Doesn't get hit, but we are a yard short. I like this decision to keep the ball there. He might have had Trayon Bell in that corner route, but we'll just see if we can get another first here. Can we get to the outside? Quinston John gets to the outside and he cuts up field. He tries to hurdle and gets just trucked. We haven't really run this much this year, so Oregon might not know exactly how to respond to it or with what we're trying to run. There's no one there. Javier Smith gets another huge chunk on the ground. Under 6 minutes now from ending this game. Benjamin Fox steps back. Oh, he gets sacked and he can't break it off from number 77, Jericho Johnson. Another man look from the defense. Centered up. Don't need to make anything too stupid of a play. Benjamin Fox, he's going to scramble. They were manned up, but they spied him too, and that's their 4th sack. No one is up over Eakin, so I don't know. We'll see what we do. Throw it. Eakin catches it. He fights. 4th and inches. 4th and inches. I don't think we need to do anything crazy here, so I'm just going to kick a field goal, crank it over, and we hit that to extend the lead. Shout out Shane for the comment about the field goals. Oregon now is definitely in just a pass first situation. Don't allow anyone over top of you guys, but this kind of performance is something this Oregon team has dealt with this year. Oh, he finds him on the scramble. Coco, no, that's Presley, gets him down, but that's a huge chunk right off the rip. I looked at their schedule, and they've had games like this where they just go a bit without scoring. They lost to a kind of a average. Oh my gosh, what a catch there. That's insane. Crazy catch there from the tight end, but they got overpowered from the jump against Penn State, who ended up only being 7-5 this year. They didn't really, hey, there we go. Who else? They allowed 31 unanswered to number 18 Rutgers. So there's been times where their offense just kind of gets stuck in the mud, and today it looks like possibly one of those days. Throws it short. Parker Lester, though, plays conservative and tackles him short at the 5. Gonna kind of press the D-line a bit, though. See if that helps with a possible QB scramble. He's scrambling, and he gets hit as he throws it. Parker Lester had good coverage anyway. John Decker's been good at getting pressure this year. He hasn't quite gotten the sacks, but now we're just one play away from this truly being over. He scrambles, and Ahmad Coco, the man I was trashing, gets the sack. That's hilarious, Ahmad Coco. Good for you. Good for you. We're going to switch this just to a straight-up jet sweep. Come in motion, Bell. Come in motion. Come on. We're running out of time, man. What are you doing? Snap the ball. There we go. Get outside. He cuts up. He gets back outside again to the 25. Oregon's not even trying to call timeouts. Everyone in the stadium, everyone watching on TV, everyone knows what's about to happen. The Paleo Tech Mammoths are about to repeat. It doesn't even really look like after the 2-minute timeout pass, they're not even trying to really play the run, it looks like. Can you get to the outside? Javier Smith stay in bounds. He gets lit up, only gains 1, too. Minute 30. We might have to punt the ball back. See what Benjamin Fox wants to do here. He throws it just quick to Bell, the senior receiver. Puts the final stamp on the game, and we can just go out there now with our special QB Neil. Your Paleo Tech Mammoths get their revenge on the Oregon Ducks and are back-to-back national champions, guys. After how the season started, I don't know if anyone thought this would happen or even how the season ended, but crazy, crazy season. I'm glad this was recorded. I guess me coming out to the team wearing that helmet worked out because they played very well today. The passing game for Oregon lifted them to start the third quarter, but after that deep bomb and that touchdown that I just didn't end up recording because I forgot to hit record because I suck, we went on a 24-3 run. Like I mentioned, Oregon kind of did that a few times this year where they just stopped scoring. Zach Davis was pretty solid though, even though he had some garbage yards, but he's only a sophomore. And then Paleo, their running game was non-existent. We were able to really set the tone with our running game, and that set up a lot of the play action shots that we decided to do more today, and from that single back formation, which we rarely use. So great game from Fox. He won the MVP. Look at that, 3 guys with 10 carries. No one getting overworked. Benjamin Fox maybe with too many carries, but sacks count 2. Overall solid rushing day. Receiving 2. Eakin and Bell, the 2 guys that really did it for us last year. They stepped up again. They're just those kind of guys. And then defense, Romeo Wiley led the team. And Parker Lester led the team. I don't know why I would think anyone else. The senior, the man that will be gone after this game, sadly. 9 tackles. We'll have to look to see how many total he had to end his career. But overall, awesome game. Crazy first half. 2 guys that usually don't get sacks got a sack. So what a game, guys. That was awesome. I can't wait for the off season. So we'll still do the off season, I think. I don't really know how to do this with College Football 26 coming out soon, so we'll kind of just play it as it goes, and either way though, there will be a College Football 26 series as well. So back-to-back national champs. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you for the off season.